Just a quick heads up before we get started. That building in the background there, or rather that city we were told to go to, 𝗏𝗏. We're not doing that! Welcome back to the lovely world of Pokemon Sword, and, actually, I have to correct my past self. We are going to 𝗏𝗏 today. Hey. You didn't expect me to turn this into a trilogy, did you? Well, I did. Hello and welcome back, guys. It's me again, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sword. In the last episode, we made it halfway through Route 3, and we made it particularly to that refining facility behind us, or at least it was pointed out to us by Sonia. Also, we went over the opening ceremony and every gym leader in the Galar region. Well, most of them anyways, but yeah, only the ones that are actually relevant to us at the moment were shown. We actually can't jump off this ledge. That is unfortunate. I thought we could. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. Oh, Corvus Squire, how you doing today? But yeah, basically, the game plan for this episode is as follows. We're going to be backtracking a fair bit, and, yeah, we're going to be catching up, as it were, if you didn't see the title of the video.
Okay, I see what you did there.
But yeah, first and foremost, we're going to get our Pokemon healed up here, because, yeah, our Pokemon weren't looking too hot the last time that we, showed up. So, if you'll excuse me for 2 seconds. Alright. Let's back away from the fire department over here, which I've actually confirmed is the official name of the place, or something like that, the Galar Fire Department.
Yeah, I guess that counts.
But yeah, let's head in here, and let's head back to, 𝗏𝗏. Or not 𝗏𝗏, Wedgehurst. Now which one to use the ticket booth?
A few moments later.
What station do we want to go to? We want to go to Wedgehurst. I hope we don't meet anyone significant there. Could be Carlos, could be Cortex. Or it could be Clara. Tell me, how did you let yourself be associated with this travesty? So in order to avoid the worst thing that's ever happened to the poison type in the history of ever, yeah, we're gonna be flying back to Wedgehurst instead.
Hold up!
Or rather to Postwick. Because, yeah, there are Pokemon all the way back on Route 1 that we've missed. And, I take it we can't go to the Weald. Yeah, we can't. This isn't Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I mentioned this previously. But yeah, back to it then. Is that a Corviknight carrying the car? Yes! Guess I called it a flying taxi for a reason. But yeah, we're back at Postwick again. It's been a hot minute. There's Hop's place. It feels like just yesterday that we were over here. But yeah, welcome to Route 1. And we're gonna start out immediately by encountering a Wooloo. Alright, level 15 versus level 6. Let's use Scratch and hopefully not kill the thing. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine enough. But yeah, Wooloo is not the regional rodent of this game, which I was kind of surprised to learn, along with, I think, at least a few others. But yeah, the regional rodent, if it isn't obvious, is an entirely different Pokemon. Although Wooloo still bears the honor of being one of the first newbies revealed for this generation, after the starters and the legends, of course. But yeah, overall, I don't know. This is kind of interesting. I know a certain Irishman had a bit of a love affair with this thing, in all honesty.
I'm sorry, Cupcake.
I think one more scratch ought to do it. I think it's within crit knockout range, but we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Little late on the defense curl there, bud.
Better late than never.
Let's use the first Pokeball of the playthrough for not a team member. We're just going around catching things for the heck of it. That's the intent. Beautiful! Wooloo's been caught! And we do get experience for capturing because it is new in this game.
Are you sure about that?
Wooloo's data will be added to the Pokedex. Its curly fleece is such an effective cushion that this Pokemon could fall off a cliff and stand right back up at the bottom unharmed. Interesting. Okay. Would you like to give Wooloo a nickname? Shout out to Mr. Brooks. You know who you are. If you needed to know what he'd be like as a Poketuber, here it is.
This imposter scum running around like he owns the place.
But yeah, there we go. 𝗖𝘁𝗰𝗵's been added to the party. Let's go after our second one while we're here. 𝗖𝘁𝗰𝗵. This is the regional rodent of the game. Ooh, okay, level 4. Lower level than last time, and I don't think it's going to be as tanky as... I got really lucky there. I got really dang lucky there. Alright, let's use a Pokeball. Why not? Two. 3. Excelente! I've been playing a lot of Guacamelee lately, so maybe there might be a little more Spanish than normal. But yeah, Guacamelee, pretty good game. I'd recommend you check it out if you haven't heard of it. Just to tell you what I've been doing in the meantime. As for 𝗖𝘁𝗰𝗵's nickname, oh dear. Okay, you know what? A lot of you are gonna say that this is pretty generic. But... Squirrel!
Soon after.
Oh, okay. Rookidee next. Hello, Rookidee. It's been a hot minute. I actually fought one of you in the last episode using... level 3. Okay, so not only do I not feel comfortable fighting this thing with King Kong, yeah, it's also probably gonna die in one hit to most things that, throw at it. So this is gonna be a bit of a thing. Also, I did have a fair comment from my brother. One of the running gags in the series so far is that, yeah, I've been editing in, why is that such a weird word to say? But I've been editing in, whenever Wander shouts aggro from Shadow of the Colossus, whenever I mention him. You might have heard it just then, actually, depending on what I decided to do. But yeah, my brother pointed out in editing, because I run it by him as a test audience, for these episodes. But yeah, apparently he mentioned a bit of a fair point. Maybe I should not be editing in that every time aggro is ever sent out, or mentioned in passing conversation. That might be a bit of a thing. But yeah, we have Rookidee. Bit of a poster child for the region in terms of Pokemon here. Male?
Why was he so disappointed about that?
Eventually.
You know what, this works, because he was originally a bird. And I do not mean the original Knight in Legend. I mean, like, the actual, like, Sonic and the Black Knight. I played a lot of that as a kid.
No way I'm gonna lose.
Alright. I think that is every new Pokemon we can get on this particular route. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal everyone up real quick at the local Pokemon Center. Alright, so I've healed my Pokemon real quick, and now to show you a new feature that is exclusive to this game, as far as I'm aware. I didn't need to talk to you. Alright, let's check the Pokejobs real quick. But yeah, Pokejobs are basically similar to the Pokepelago feature from previous game, or from the previous region.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
Help wanted, multi-purpose fabric development. Okay, well, give me a moment. I have a perfect Pokemon to help with that. These 2 Pokemon will be sent to the job site. Send the Pokemon. Choose how long the Pokemon want to help out. Let's go for the whole day. I kinda got a bit of a busy thing going on. Alright. Well, I'll check back in with you tomorrow, and we'll see how they're doing.
The next day.
Alright, well, we're back. Time to see how our Pokemon did on the job. Really hope they brought home the big bucks. I mean, it's about time that they got out and got a job. Oh, new job postings. Perfect. Let's see how you 2 did. Good job, okay. Exceptional! That's what we like to see on a report card. I sound like a parent. I don't even have kids. Then again, I am, I mean, I used a green screen opening for the episode, and I've got a receding hairline up top. It's fine, it's normal, it runs in the family. Although that said, did you know that 2 out of 3 people are... Okay, anyways. Extra experience, 1,000, that's what we like to see. Squirrel has something to give us. 2 heal balls. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna quickly check on, their level to see how worthwhile that was. Alright, so, level 10. For both of them, from doing those jobs. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So I think what I'm going to do going forward, making it a tradition, I'm going to put my Pokemon into Pokejobs every now and again, off camera, and I will let you know if any of them happen to evolve. And speaking of which, it's time to head over to Route 2, because we've got a lot more Pokemon to catch. I keep instinctively pressing the B button to run. Alright, already got Rookidee. There we go. You didn't think we'd forget about you, did you, Nickit? Okay. Level 6, so we should be fine to just scratch this thing. That was a pretty big hit, though. And that was pretty tiny. I guess opposites do attract. No, wait! Anyways, let's grab ourselves a Pokeball and chuck it at the Nickit. You could say we're nicking the Nickit. Okay, I'll stop. The jokes are terrible. And we caught ourselves a thief! Okay, last one for a while, I swear. It's too easy to make jokes about Nickit. Nickit's data will be added to the Pokedex. Pure Dark type, and it remains that way throughout its evolution, I'm pretty sure. Aided by the soft pads on its feet, it silently raids the food stores of other Pokemon. It survives off its ill-gotten gains. Well, at least it's named appropriately. Would I like to give Nickit a nickname? Nickit a nickname. Oh, goodness. Try saying that 5 times fast. But yeah, I think I've got a pretty simple nickname for this one. Considering it's a thief, it's only appropriate. Steal from the rich and give to the poor. I'm naming you after Noir.
You have my thanks.
Alright, so we've got... Oh! hello, Choodle. I'd prefer to get one that's a little bit closer to evolution. Hi, 𝗖𝘁𝗰𝗵-ing, we do need you! Alrighty, so... level 7? Let's scratch you then. It should do neutral damage, considering you're still part normal, I'd assume. Not as low as I'd like it to go, but if we hit it again, it's probably gonna die. A lot of dark types early game this time round, if I'm not mistaken. Which is rare. Way back in the generation where they first introduced it, like 𝗁𝘁𝗰𝗵 was... And speaking of older generations, Hoenn's probably one of my favorite regions, personally, if you want to know where I stand on that. I think it's second only to Unova. Galarian form. Alright, different dex entries. Its relentlessness, I cannot English today. Its relentlessness has it constantly running around. If it sees another Pokemon, it will purposely run into them in order to start a fight. Well, that makes its animation make a lot more sense. But I like to give Galarian Zigzagoon a nickname. Yes, I would. Give me a moment. Let's not beat around the bush here. This is appropriate.
I don't get it.
Pretty sure that's just a Squavit. Oh, okay. We ran into a Zigzagoon by accident. Now we're probably able to simply run away from this thing just fine. Alright, the next thing we're looking for is a Yamper. Memory serves, because we used to be able to find those on this route. And yep, there's one right there. Hello, boy, I've got your number.
Go ahead and take a seat.
Not the Pikachu clone of this game. I believe this thing does evolve, but, well, you know. Oh, come on, we all know that you're gonna do the bit. Alright, bit over. Let's get back to it. You might actually be able to take one more scratch. Paralysis. That is not good. Yeah, let's try it again. Okay, just barely. That's good. Alright, let's go for another Pokeball. Nice!
A few minutes later.
Yamper's data has been added to the Pokedex. This Pokemon is very popular as a herding dog in the Galar region. As it runs, it generates electricity from the base of its tail. Well, it does kind of look like a thunderbolt. But I'd like to give Yamper a nickname. Yes. And, true to the gag from earlier. Yeah. That's what I'm going with. Just one more Pokemon to pick up from Route 2 before we move elsewhere. And it's actually a Pokemon that not a lot of people, I think, know you can pick up at this particular point in the game.
Little did he know that
He f***ed up.
If we can... There we go. Okay, wrong Pokemon, but this does give me a bit of an opportunity to talk about something else. What do you mean I've already caught this thing game? No, I haven't.
Liar!
But yeah, this does give me a bit of a chance to talk about something here as we head into this house, Professor Magnolia's house, in order to reload the game here real quick, so that way it actually shows up, yada yada yada. Fun stuff all around. But yeah, one thing that I am not... Yeah, I know, game. But yeah, one thing I'm not unaware of is the fact that, unfortunately, and very sadly, the Queen has passed away as of about a year ago. So you're probably wondering why I'm still referencing her, and in all honesty, that's because she's pretty iconic, and in terms of when this game was made, you know, she was still, you know, around and kicking, that sort of thing. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sad talking about this, but, I mean, to be fair, I've lost 3 relatives of my own recently, but, you know, I'm in good spirits, and... yeah, it's hard. It's hard, but, you know, she'll always be iconic. Kind of like how my personal family members that I've lost over the years are very iconic to me. Well, very strong aura coming from this. Oh, wow, Choodle. I'd rather not. Alright, I think at this point I'm gonna cut until whatever I want to show up hopefully shows up.
Sometime later.
Okay, so long story short, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Meaning, yeah, we're going to head elsewhere, I guess. Now, we're not heading over to the wild area, because that would take all day to go over everything that's there, so instead... we are going to head over... yeah, we're going to head over to Motostoke. And with that, I'm also going to take a moment to deposit my Pokemon into the PC. I keep apologizing. I apologize for overusing the SpongeBob time cards, but, you know.
More moments later.
Alright, so I'm back. Let's get back to catching Pokemon. Now, the reason why I declined to capture the Choodle earlier that kept appearing inside of Route 2, as well as by Professor Magnolia's lab, is because, thinking back to the last episode, I remembered a place where I could far more easily get one that's on the verge of evolution. Yes, it's back over here. Okay, that would have been really poetic if it actually showed up right then, but we do also know that there was a good chance of it being a Magikarp. You know, because what game doesn't have it? Oh well. Alright, let's hope that the one further back yields what we're looking for.
This is a build-up. Oh, come on, baby. Money's on black. This is gonna be good!
Disappointed!
I'll be back in a bit.
Just then.
And no sooner had I left than I actually encountered the thing I'm looking for. Beautiful! Alright, we absolutely want to scratch this thing, because, yeah, Grass-type moves, super effective here. Bite's not gonna be too good to see. I mean, it's a good move, but it's gonna hurt King Kong severely. Thankfully, Water Gun is not one of those moves that'll hit it severely. I think we're good to start chucking balls at this point. A lot of the things people say when it comes to Pokemon can be taken out of context, I reckon. Beautiful! Okay! Choodle's been caught. And this is the earliest, I believe, along with Magikarp, that you can pick up Water type. This thing's gonna evolve now, isn't it? Oh my goodness, it totally is! King Kong 101 is evolving! Congratulations, King Kong 101's evolved into Thwackey! Beautiful! I do like the combination of yellow and green that they've used on it. Thwackey's data is also being added to the Pokedex. Okay, then. The faster a Thwackey can beat out a rhythm with its 2 sticks, the more respect it wins from its peers. Yeah, so it's basically a drumming society. Double hit. We kinda already have... Let me just make sure it's the move I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah, no. Plus, it's an accuracy downgrade. I'd rather not. And we also get the Dex entry for Choodle, because remember, that was a thing too. Apparently, the itch of its teething impels it to snap its jaws at anything in front of it. Interesting. Would you like to give Choodle a nickname? Yes, I would. For those curious, I would have nicknamed it Midbus, because Bowser was already taken. But yeah, I think for the most part, this is like 20 minutes of footage or so I'm going to comb through. This is obviously going to shrink a fair bit in editing, and hopefully that's actually true this time, because last time that did not turn out to be the case. But, yeah, I guess... Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!